Guys, can you hear me? Is voice clear? Check once. Okay, what we were discussing in last class, buddy? Any of you remember? Yeah, upcasting, downcasting, completed the entry questions. Come on, all you completed? I'm finding some students who are brainless people. I'm telling you openly, who are brainless people who thinking wrong way. I don't know how to control their bad thinking. By sharing these videos, too, I'm saving your time, tumri fellows, useless fellows, brainless fellows. These videos are not, normal things. Same content, whatever I am explained in the class, same content I explain. So 4 hours of the time, your time will be saved. You are the lazy idiots, not ready to spend the time after class. I already explained what is upcasting, what is downcasting, what is class cast instance of operator. Then based on that interview questions, I am asking you to watch yourself and learn. And you are complaining outside on the groups saying that, I am giving videos. Okay, look at this program and tell me what is output. There is a compiled error in this program. There is a compiled error in this program. Constructor A in a class A cannot be applied to given types. Required int found no arguments. Look at the arrow mark is giving to B class constructor. What compiler is telling? B class constructor is calling A class constructor without passing arguments, but in super class we have int constructor. Can you tell me implicitly is there any super call? Yes. Every subclass must call super class constructor from their constructors. Every subclass will call super class no argument constructor by default. Who will add that call? Automatically will come? No. Okay. So compiler software will add super call like this. Okay, already we discussed this point in here. I mean, non-static members execution flow. Implicitly, compiler by default adding which super call, no argument super call. This no argument super call will make a call to which constructor here? No param constructor. Do you have no param constructor in class A? No. Why? Because by default we have parameterized. Okay, we have defined parameterized constructor in this class. Then compiler doesn't provide no argument constructor or default constructor, hence program throwing error. So why I'm showing this program to you, I want to instruct your mind to remember. I am instructing your mind to remember what do you call, I'm instructing your mind to remember every subclass constructor implicitly contains super call for calling super class constructor. So whenever you have seen inheritance based question, when you see a class extending from a class, first look into that class what constructor is available, and then look into subclass constructors which super call is made. Don't see the parameter matching. You people are having a wrong thought. Parameter matching, that is wrong. Inside this constructor, which super call is there, that super call related statement only you have to consider. Understand? Everyone comfortable? Okay, I wanted to save your time. For that, I am requesting you, in the month of May, can you attend 7 a.m. batch parallel? Anybody have objection? I want to save your time. Okay, all the people stop sending message. All the people stop sending message. Wait. All the people stop sending message. All the people stop sending message. All the people stop sending message. Okay. All the people select. All the people select every one option in chart window. Select every one option. Selected. If you cannot attend, you say sequence number. Okay, wait somebody to send message. Sequence number 1 2 3 4, like this. Okay, let any of you cannot attend, first person send one. Choose everyone option so that other people can see your option. Yeah, now 2. Next person 2, 3. Continue that number. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Somebody is sending one now. Given everyone option for what purpose? Okay, do one thing. Wait a minute. People who cannot attend. 7 a.m. batch parallel, please send a mail to me as a subject as, don't write anything, just send a mail with a subject cannot attend 7 a.m. Okay, hyphen you write reason, like if you have Oracle class, due to Oracle class. Only in subject, don't write in content page. Okay, like this, I'll show you, just follow it. Okay, compose. Okay, now you will get here to choose my mail ID, Java Hari Krishna. Subject what? Cannot attend 7 a.m. hyphen reason, due to Oracle class. If you have Oracle class, or some people are there early morning, cannot wake up. Some people are there, they cannot cannot wake up early morning. Their time will be something different. So like, what is the reason? I want just reason you write. I don't want to click your mails and see again inside. Okay, just as a subject you write. Who cannot attend people only. If you can attend, don't send any email. Okay, just I want to see the count, how many people cannot attend. So by tomorrow, can you send this mail so that I can take decision how many people cannot come? Hope you all understood what you need to do. My mail ID Java Hare Krishna. From the May 1st, you need to attend, not now. Okay, from the May 1st. As of now, multi-threading is going on. So from the May 1st, okay, May 3rd. From May 3rd onwards, I will start collections. Around maybe, yeah, I'll tell you date. Don't worry. I'll tell you date. So in the month of May, you must attend 2 batches. Okay, 7 a.m. collections and 9 a.m. regular topics. So by the May end, we can complete our batch. Understand? Link will be different. I will share you that. When I want you to come, I will share you that. Okay, don't worry. Is it all clear to all? So this is my plan of action. People who cannot attend 7 a.m. again I'm telling, if you cannot attend 7 a.m. write a mail to me with the subject cannot attend 7 a.m. following by reason. Don't write reason, you write the actual reason. Okay, mail ID is Java Hare Krishna @gmail.com. Wherever you go, Java Hare Krishna follows. Okay, Nana? English వచ్చా రాదారా బాబు? నేను క్లియర్గా టైప్ చేస్తాను. ఐఎమ్ క్లియర్లీ టైపింగ్ ఇట్. అగైన్ యు ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ దిస్ క్వశ్చన్. వాట్ షుడ్ ఐ డూ? I am telling if you cannot attend. If you can attend, why you need to write anything to me, Ravi? After writing this much also you are asking questions, and how can you attend? How can you complete in BTech? That's why I say BTech students are brainless students. If you can attend, why you need to write any mail to me? Not required, na? I just wanted to see how many people cannot attend. In last batch, when I say BTech students are brainless students, they got angry. You say BTech students are brainless students, hence proved. This much explained and I shown here how to write a mail to me, and then okay, chalo, I don't want to talk much. Everyone understand? So if you attend 7 a.m. after 20 days in the month of May, not now, I'll tell you when to come, because multi-threading is in the middle. Within next 7 days it will be completed. Then once the collection started, I will let you know. 7 a.m. collections and 9 a.m. up to multi-threading regular topics. Then by end of the May, you can complete your batch and you can leave and plan for some other. If you cannot attend 7 a.m. slot batch, collections topic, write a mail to me with the subject, okay, no, cannot attend 7 a.m. and following by reason, so that I know why you are telling that. Because of Oracle class, or because of night shift, or because of what the reason, you type the reason there. Tell me the reason. And mail ID, you have to write mail to this one. That's it. So after a class, you can write the mail. Now you concentrate on subject. So today we are trying to understand the topic is what? Super keyword. So what is super? What the use of super? Super has two forms. Okay, super parenthesis and super dot. Common rule on super. When should we use super parenthesis and super dot explicitly? Difference between super parenthesis and super dot. Okay. So these are the points we need to learn. Very small topic, but points are heavy. And now carefully understand. What is super? Super is a keyword. This is also keyword, na? Like this is a super a variable or just a keyword. Is my question understand? Like this is a super, just a keyword, or like this super, a variable also. It is not a variable. Super is just a keyword. Like static, like final, like public, like other keywords. Super is just a keyword. Okay, it is not a variable. Like this keyword super cannot store any reference of the object. Okay, got clarity? Yeah? And now look at here. Super keyword don't have physical declaration, means no memory. It is just access object using this reference. Okay, super keyword approach the object by using this reference. Okay, super is a keyword, just a keyword. Like this, it is not a variable. Super keyword is used for accessing super class members from subclass members. Then how it can access super class members? Tell me, super class members accessing means from the class or from the object? From the object, right? From the object, right? And tell me, this is B class, and this is A class, and this is object class. And tell me, now all these members together we call what? B object. Now we have class A and we have class B. In class B, I have written super keyword. Then super keyword is used for accessing the members available in super class. But from where? But from where? Compiler verify the member available in super class, declaration available or not. Okay, declaration available or not, you have to verify. Then when JVM further reading values from A class memory available in subclass object, JVM will call with 1010. Then with the 1010 is going to which class? A class, A class. So compiler verify in the class, but JVM verify in the class, in the subclass object. So super keyword access the super keyword access the object by using which keyword? This keyword reference. So super keyword is used for accessing super class members from subclass members available in the subclass object. Okay, like this keyword, super keyword is also contain two forms, super parenthesis and super dot. Okay, right. So what the use of super parenthesis? Tell me, can we call constructor with a dot reference? Can you call constructor with a dot? No, not possible. Okay. Now how to call constructor with parenthesis? Then how can I call variable with a dot? How can I call method with a dot? Super parenthesis used for accessing super class constructor from subclass constructors by for initializing non-static variable of super class in subclass object. Tell me constructor, what the purpose? Initializing. So what initialize? Super class non-static variables available in subclass object I must initialize. Next, super dot is used for accessing super class variables and methods in subclass from current object. Current object is what? Subclass object. Are you catching my point? All right. Let me give you one small example so that you will get clarity. Look at here. I have a class A which contain constructor, no parameter constructor. Also this class contain instance variable and instance method. Then now I wanted to access A class constructor, non-static variable, non-static method from class B. How can I write? B parenthesis, super parenthesis, following by super dot x, following by super dot m1. Super parenthesis syntax will call super class. How super keyword knows what is the super class of current class? Super keyword implicitly use extends keyword and verify A. So this class keyword will not be there, wrongly typed. Okay. Yeah. So class B extends A. Then control will go to which class? Super class. Extends A class, no param constructor. Why it is executing no param constructor? Because you didn't give any arguments. Then executes no param constructor. Then output coming on console, A class constructor. Then super dot x. It will go to super class, x variable found. When X variable found the value 10 reading from the declaration, no, from the object. From the object, it is reading X value reading from here. And next supera.m1 reading M1 method from supera class and execute logic from here. Okay, everyone understand? So this is the basic understanding. And now super keyword. If enter ask a question, what the use of super keyword? Super keyword is used for accessing super class constructor, variables and methods in subclass members. Super keyword have two forms, super parenthesis and super dot. Super parenthesis used for accessing super class constructor. Super dot is used for accessing super class variable and super class method. I am clearly telling that super dot user for accessing super class variables and super class method. I didn't say super class non-static variable, super class non-static method. It can be static. The variable can be and the method can be static even, no problem. Okay, they are allowed. Super dot x, super dot m1. Super using super keyword, we can access both. We can access both static and non-static members in subclass, no problem. Let me try to first understand all points related to super parenthesis. Tell me something about super parenthesis. Tell me, super parenthesis is used for accessing super class constructor for initializing super class variables available in the subclass object. Repeating again, super parenthesis is used for accessing super class constructor for initializing super class non-static variables available in the subclass object. That is the first point. Now look at here, new B. Control will go to B class constructor. Then whenever you call subclass constructor, it is calling super class constructor also because of compiler implicitly placed super parenthesis. Okay, I'll come to this point later. And now look at that. It is used for calling and executing super class constructor from subclass constructors. And tell me, by default, in a subclass, in all constructors, by default in subclass, in all constructors, by default in subclass, in all constructors, either no param constructor or param constructor, compiler implicitly places what? No argument super call, which will call no param constructor of super call. Okay, then now try to answer the statement. By default in subclass, in all constructors, default constructor, no param constructor and param constructor, compiler software places no argument super call. That is a call as no argument super call as the first statement for executing super class constructor before subclass constructor logic execution. Always super class constructor logic first executed and then subclass constructor logic first executed. Why? Because super class if initialized, then only subclass can be executed. Then case 1, Java file. I have written class example. Tell me now. Here I define no param constructor, int param constructor. Are there any super calls inside? Are there any super calls inside? Yes. Compiler software places super parenthesis, which is a call to which class constructor? Object class. Compiler software adding changes. First is change. Here it will write extends object. Second it will write super parenthesis and also write super parenthesis. So it is a call to object class constructor. Object class no param constructor. Everyone understand? Next, I am writing my own class. Class sample extends example. Come on, visualize. What are the changes compiler adding in this class? In this no param constructor, super no arg will write. In this int param constructor, will compiler write super of some argument? Say yes or no. Here compiler will write in super of argument. Madhu, what is that value will write? Madhav. Devi Prasad, super of what it will write? What is the argument? 5 or 10 or 20 or 100 or your name or your lover name? Understand my question? In this int param constructor, compiler plays super with argument or super without argument? Super with no argument. It's not param, argument. Param means in the parenthesis definition. Here argument. Here no argument will be there. Super of added by compiler. Then the super of will call which super class constructors extends whom? Example. Example class no param constructors are called. Everyone understand? Tell me now. In super class, if I don't have no param constructor, any problem to subclass? No problem to subclass. You want 10 rupees, 10 rupees is not found. No problem to you. Shashi Kumar. In a subclass constructor, super call is there, which is searching for no param constructor in super class. In a super class, no param constructor is not available. Then is there any problem or no problem? No problem. There is a problem, right? Compiler searching for no param constructor not available. It will come and throw error. Compiler throw error. Because compiler by default adds super parenthesis in subclass all constructors. Super class must contain default or no param constructor. Else compiler will throw error. Where? In super class, compiler throw error. Compiler throw error to whom? Super class or subclass? Compiler throw error in subclass from all constructors. Error. Cannot find symbol. No param constructor. For example, class example of int x. Class sample extends example. Any compiler timer in this class? Think and tell me. In subclass, compiler will place no param constructor, default constructor with a super call. And it is calling super class no param constructor not available. It will throw compile time error to subclass. Already shown you here. We got compile time error at what line number? Line number 7. Line number 7 to the subclass constructor we are getting error. Everyone understand? So these are the 3 important points. Super parenthesis used for calling and executing super class constructors from subclass constructors. By default, in a subclass, in all constructors, compiler software places no arg super call as a first statement for executing super class constructor before subclass constructor logic. Because compiler by default adds a super parenthesis in all constructors in subclass, in super class, we must have default or no param constructor, else a compiler will throw error in all constructors in subclass. Error cannot find symbol, no param constructor in superclass. Hope you registered all 3 points in your mind. Shall I give some test case programs, try to answer? Tell me, what is the output of this program? Please, everyone try to answer. Don't sit silently. Yeah, what is the output? Are you able to visualize? You have to visualize the diagram step by step. Okay, don't go, fast answering. You have to come here. B1 variable first. Test class is loaded. Then B1 variable created. Then new keyword searching for the B class. B class extending from A class. In A class static variable static block nothing there. B class static variable static block nothing there. Then new keyword create the instance of B with B class, A class, object class, members memory, and no non-static variable, no non-static variable. Reference is 1010. Then compile new keyword calling constructor. Control go to no param constructor with reference 1010 stored in this keyword. You have to compulsory follow this path. I don't want just to output. Remember. Okay, I don't want just output. I want complete flow of execution. Every time you have to follow reference 1010 stored. Now this keyword is of what type? B. It is pointing to B memory. Whatever the knowledge you gain in the previous topics, everything you have to apply here. Then implicitly super keyword is their current topic. Then super keyword will make a call to super class constructor by passing the same object reference 1010. Then here this keyword is created with reference what 1010 and pointing to A class memory, because this keyword is of what type? A class. Then implicitly we have super call. Super call will make a call to object class constructor. Object class constructor contain also this keyword which contain 1010, which is pointing to object class in the same object. In object class there is no statement, so control coming back here. In A class constructor, A no param constructor message displayed coming back. B no param constructor message displayed coming back, and new keyword return the reference 1010 stored here point. So like this, you have to apply every step in your mind in visualization. Straight away should not say this is the output. If you only telling whatever the visible, invisible flow, if you don't follow, you'll give wrong answers in the coming days. Everyone comfortable, understand? Control 1 compile, control 2 executed. Output is A class no param, B class no param construct. So tell me which class constructor first executed? Which class constructor first executed? Always super class constructor first executed. Why super class constructor always first executed? Because super call is placed as a first statement. And tell me what is the output of this program? Is there any compile timer in this program? First you observe this. Is there any compile timer here? How many constructors? Main method for only for execution purpose. First you find compile time errors. What the point I told you, whenever you see inheritance question, you have to identify what constructor available in superclass. No param. What constructor calls are available in subclass? No param. Is there any compile time error? Super call match to no param, super call match to no param. No compile time error. After confirming there is no compile time error, then you have to think for output. Now tell me. B1 equal to new B. Now control is going to no param constructor, then executed. Output is A class no param, then coming back B class no param. One line gap. Then I'm calling B of 5. Then which constructor called? Int param constructor called. Then in super class int param constructor searching or no param searching? No param. It's not param matched. It is a call to param matched. Call to param match. What is called here? No param. So A class no param. So output is what? A class no param, B class no param. A class no param, B class int param. All are you following? No doubts, right? Next question, can you answer by your own? Try this code. Any compile time error? Identify which constructor is matching to which constructor. No param matching to no param. Int param matching to int param. No. No param matched to no param. Int param also matched to no param only. It's not because of parameter. It's because of implicit call. Implicitly compiler plays super call. Implicitly compiler plays super call. So how many is this int param constructor executed or not executed? Not executed. Same program, okay? Test class is same logic. Control 1, control 2. No param, into no param. Then tell me, if you want to execute this int param constructor, what should I do? Programmer must explicitly call int param constructor. Okay, super with arg. Where? In a no param constructor, int param constructor, anywhere. Anywhere. Okay, we can place either in no param or int param. From which constructor you want to execute this constructor for initializing object, from there you can call. Now look at this case and try to answer. What is the output now? Same, main method is same. No difference in main method. So what is the output here? No param, A class no param, B class no param. Then you call super of 6. Then A class int param, B class int param. Super. Can you answer? A class no param constructor called by passing how many values? Only one value, that is current object reference. B class, A class int param constructor called by passing how many values? Two values, current object reference and argument 6. This keyword reference receives 1010, 2020, and X value receives 6, or you can change to 5. Okay, hope you all understood, Nana. No confusion. Shall I give some more test cases? These topic, just by listening video, you cannot understand. That's why I'm explaining. Okay, you have to participate with me, and other things I'm giving videos because those you can understand by your own. So hope you change your mindset. People who are commenting, change your mindset. And tell me, program compiled? Najia, can you unmute?
Yes, sir.
Tell me why no error.
Error, sir.
Error or no error?
Error.
But you type no error.
By mistake type, sir. Error.
Okay, why error?
Because a constructor.
Hmm. Because A constructor.
You said na, sir, matching B constructor, A constructor, B.
Yeah, what you need to tell. B class calling no param constructor. B class constructors are calling no param constructor of A class. It is not available, hence it is throwing error.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now that's why you need to talk along with me so that English vocabulary will come.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. It leads to compile them error, two errors. A class in a constructor A in class A cannot be applied to given types. Constructor A in class A cannot be applied to given types. Now tell me how to solve this problem. Yeah, how to solve this problem? To solve this problem, we should write what? Super of, in both the constructors, we should write super of 5 and also should write what? Super of 5. Now, no problem. Compile successfully. All right, test class is missing here. Okay, program is solved. Int param constructor, no param, int param constructor, int param constructor. Okay, hope everyone got clarity. Okay, shall I ask some other questions? Tell me, in super class, I am taking one minute. Let me see here. Already the case is there or not. Eh, what is happening here? Yeah. Look at here. What is the difference between test case number 4? So to solve this problem, we have taken test case number 5. And now super of 5, no compile time error, compile successfully, executed. We got output int param, int param. Okay. Now test case number 6. Okay, listen carefully. When you are passing, when you call B class constructor by passing some argument to the A class constructor, you can pass either your own new value or the same X value also you can pass. What are the value passing by main method developer, nothing but this constructor caller, same argument also we can pass. For that we need to develop, we need to pass this, that value as argument, na? Look at here. Arey yaar, what is happening here? This is 5. Look at that. Previous program 5, which I am passing this, and this is passing 6. If you want to call super class same parameter constructor, then better don't pass your own value, pass the same value passed to you. That is a good programming practice. Compile, execute. Look at the same output, int param, int param, int param, no param. So up to now all cases understand, and these 3 points I have explained with the different test cases. Shall I go next point? Now look at here. What is the output of this program? Is this program compiled? Remember I told you visibility concept. Can I access all members of superclass in subclass? Can we access all members of superclass in subclass? No. We can access only non-private members, visible members only. In superclass, if we declare constructor as a private, can we call that constructor in the subclass? Is it possible? Not possible. Compile through error. A has a private constructor. A has a private constructor. Then tell me, what is the solution to this problem? Remove private. Hey, how dare you to touch my class? This is not your class. This is an existing class. Somebody has given this class to you. You are trying to write your class as subclass for that. Then tell me, what will you do? If a class contain Okay, Shiva Santosh. Setter methods, getter methods to access constructor. And then setter method, getter method will work or will not work? Will not work. When I write class B extends A, in class B, all constructor should is constructor. Then tell me, possibility there or not there? Not there. Then what to do? Very simple. Comment this. Only one solution. Comment this. Extend say. If you comment, what happened? Compile successfully. Executed. You will get only A class no param constructor, A class into param constructor. Why? Why? Now this becomes subclass of object class. Excellent. It becomes subclass of object class. Okay, so what is the rule? Tell me. If you wanted to develop subclass from an existing class, two rules you have to verify. Rule number one, class must have visible constructor. Rule number two, subclass must invoke that visible constructor. Okay, so this is the points you have to verify. Whenever you see in the exam, whenever you see inheritance bit, immediately you have to verify what constructor available in superclass, what constructor calls are available in subclass, you have to verify. Then only further decisions you have to take. Everyone understand? If a superclass contain private constructor, can we develop inheritance? Can we develop inheritance from that class? Not possible. If a class contain only private constructor, we cannot develop inheritance from that class. Okay, nice. Then I'm giving one last test case. Please try to look at here. What about this? Now inheritance possible. Error there, first of all, identify is error there, and can you solve that error? Understand? In subclass, we are calling no argument constructor. It is available but declared as a private, so not possible. Can you do solution for this problem? Do you have any solution to this problem? Yes. What to do? Comment. Remove extension. Not required. In both constructors, you need to write super of. Here super of I, here super of X or super of your one value. Then from both subclass constructors, superclass intiparam constructor is called. Okay now? Everyone understand? Okay, observe this point. If a superclass has only param constructor, we must call that superclass param constructor explicitly in subclass all constructors by placing super of argument. Here argument type must be superclass constructor parameter matching type. First 3 points are related to calling superclass constructor compiler activity. If fourth point is superclass has only param constructor, you have to call explicitly. Fifth point, if a superclass contain only non-visible constructor like private or package level constructor, we cannot create subclass from this class, because to create subclass, calling and executing superclass constructor is mandatory for initializing superclass non-static variables in subclass object. It has private constructor, so throwing error. Division of all points. First verify sample class extends example. In example class, no param constructor available. In subclass, no arg supercall, no arg supercall, no errors. Compile successfully, executed successfully. If you place a super of 6, then executed from here. If you place super of 6 in both the places, executed in param. If you place zigzag way, super of 6 here, super of here, executed in zigzag way. If a super class doesn't have no param constructor, compile a throw error in both constructors. Then we have to explicitly place super of 6, then it is executed from here. Okay. And then what the meaning of this? Super of call to no param constructor. Super of 5 call to param constructor. Super of double quote say call to string param constructor. Now identify, are there any compile them errors? Just quickly, same points again, same slides. Anvesh has told me wonderful statement, because Anvesh always Anveshing somebody behind him. He never listen class. You are not at extended B6, so cannot create object for B6 center. So great person, no? Hmm? Or if it is offline class, if you are near to mirror, I would press your neck. For object creation, why the test class must extending from B6 class, right? Useless file. A class contain default constructor. B class contain default constructor with superclass no R constructor. Then it is making a call to no param constructor, so no error. Next. Now any compile time error? A class contain no param constructed explicitly. B class also contain no param constructed explicitly. Is there any compile time error? No compile time error. No error. Compiler writing here super call no argument is matching to super class constructor. Next. Is there any error? Yes. Compiler place default constructor with a super call not matching. So error. Okay, any error now? No error. अरे यार. There is a error, Baba. What compiler write here? Super no arg. Is it matching to super class constructor? So compiler throw error. It is a error. What about this? Compiler throw error. What about this? No compile time error. You have to call this constructor. Now tell me, write down this program and tell me output. Write down this program and tell me output. All the people write this program. If you write once, then you can understand, remember. This is a compulsory asking question in the exam. Please write. Hope all the people written that. So how can you solve this error? Yes, by placing either super of 5 or by placing super of x. Either 5 or x, your wish. What the rule on super parenthesis? Can you place super parenthesis anywhere in the program? Come on. You cannot place super keyword wherever you like. Super keyword you can place only inside constructor. That we as first statement only. So now look at this first one. Is there any problem here? No, it is a constructor and placed as a first statement, no error. Any error in the next line, next constructor, next one? There are two rules. It must be in constructor, that way as a first statement. Is it a constructor? Yes. Is it a first statement? No, error. Due to this rule, can I place multiple constructors, multiple supercalls? It is a constructor. First supercall right, second supercall is second statement. Second statement not allowed. Second line or second statement? Where not allowed? It's not allowed in second line or second statement. Second statement, not second line. What the meaning of first statement, second statement? When I can say first statement completed? First line is first statement, huh? No, semicolon. Once the semicolon is completed, the statement is over. Okay, A of integer A, super parenthesis, okay. Now, here it is right, it is wrong. Why? Because it is a second statement. Don't follow first line, second line, follows semicolon. Tell me, here allowed? Not allowed. Why? Because super parenthesis is written inside method. So error. Here allowed? Yes, it is a matching. It's a constructor, so allowed? Come on, is it a constructor, so allowed? It is not constructor, it is a method, because return type is there void. It is a normal method, so super call not allowed. Understand all points about super? Right. So tomorrow we'll continue some more points on super keyword, super parenthesis and super dot. So tomorrow we'll complete rest of the topics. Hope you all understand super parenthesis related points. Please practice. All points are there in the system. Practice and come tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.